morning, guys. I am excited because today marks 4 weeks from surgery, and I kept telling myself that it wasn't going to go by so fast and it was going to take forever, but this Sunday will be a month from surgery, and it is just so exciting, and I am just happy, just with how I'm recovering and everything's going. So today I wanted to do it on this day because it is now 4 weeks, and do a little catch up on how I'm doing, how my first week of work was, how getting back to being able to work out is, and I am so excited to share with you guys. So I'm sitting down this morning and getting everything ready for what I do in the morning. This is not an ad, but I drink the V8 Plus Energies, and they have I think 3 different kinds that we've tried, and it has 1 serving of fruit and 1 serving of veggies, but it also serves as equal to 1 cup of coffee. While going through this, I had a hard time at first coming downstairs, and I really stopped drinking coffee. I have had coffee a few times since getting better and within the last few weeks, but I probably only had maybe 2 cups, and we found these, and it actually is a replacement of my coffee, and it has been very delicious and very filling, and actually gives me that little burst of energy I need in the morning. Other than that, I know that has serving of fruits and veggies, but I do try to eat fruit in the morning. So this morning I have strawberries, grapes, and a banana, and then in the afternoon, this afternoon, I'm going to try to incorporate veggies into my lunch. I think I've told you guys, since I can't work out a lot, I am at least trying to watch what I eat and eat healthier choices, so then that will help balance out everything. I'm happy. This is my 2nd week back to work. It is going very well. I am, of course, just doing computer work. Sorry, I had to make sure that I turn on the mic because sometimes I forget. But I am doing computer work, it's been hard not being able to do anything else, but it's the only thing that I can do, so I'm doing it. Getting back to somewhat of a morning routine has been really nice. Waking up in the mornings, I need to take a shower. I took a shower this morning, coming down, turning on something, the news, a Netflix show, YouTube, just putting something on to watch, getting my little V8, my breakfast. Sometimes I eat a donut in the morning, or just get my fruit and stuff, and I snack during the morning time. Again, I started again packing a little snacks and stuff for during the 4 hours I'm at work, just in case I'm hungry. There, I also try to pack healthier choices and things that aren't just junk food. And then I also have another little bag that I put my tablet in, that I take to work to take notes and stuff, just because it is very hard to take notes with this hand. But I'm happy to get back into somewhat of a morning routine. I have been using my little keyboard. I think I put it over there, but I have a little keyboard that attaches to my tablet that I actually can attach to my laptop. So I have been really thinking about getting back into typing out podcast episodes, and maybe typing out a few, and then within the next week or over the weekend to start recording them and then getting them edited, so then I can start getting those out again. That's one of the things I think has been so hard, is that I have to take a step back to really you're not able to do anything, so you take a step back and you just take care of yourself. And of course, the things that you love and that you want to do are not going away. They're just on the back burner for now, and you just kind of have to wait until you're better to get them back up and going. I was very excited to get back to work because I had 2 weeks after surgery that I just needed to recover, and I'm not gonna lie, it was very rough just due to the fact that obviously you're resting and you're sitting in a chair and there's not much you can do. And of course I was watching like Netflix and different series and movies, but then after like a while you do get very bored. I started to get just antsy, so when I went back to the doctor to get my stitches out, they had told me that if I felt up to it I could go back to work. It has been just nice going back to work, getting out of the house for 4 hours a day, just doing something. Because if you're somebody who has had surgery or is about to have surgery or in recovery, you do get very bored. It is just, I don't want to say agonizing, but it almost is, because you want to do stuff but you can't. You have to let your body recover because that's so important. But I seriously felt there was only so much I could watch on TV, and there was only so many series I could get through until I'm just like, I don't want to sit and watch TV anymore. So I did actually start getting up and moving around and walking and, just getting myself moving, because it was at some points like very boring. And as you guys know, my depression was setting in, and that was really bad, and it was just hard. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit how my mornings are going, how work is. And this morning I'm actually going to try to sit down and type out some stuff for the next podcast episode I want to do, and try to get some work while eating my breakfast. I wanted to also tell you my first week back to work was good. Everything obviously is very new when you can't use your arm or anything for normally things you could do. Like I said earlier, it has been rough not being able to do like anything else but computer work, but obviously that's what you have to do, and that's what I have to do. So it has been like a learning curve not to just do other things that I want to do, but it was good. I did work Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I ended up waking up in the morning because I had like a nightmare, and it was one of those nightmares where my body jumped, and just that motion in my shoulder hurt so bad. I ended up waking up. I was in probably pain for about 5-10 minutes, and then it slowly started going away. And then I just couldn't go back to sleep. So I knew if I couldn't get more sleep than what I had already slept, I wasn't going to be up to going to work, because I was going to be cranky and tired and just uncomfortable. And then we were traveling to go to Illinois that weekend for Ken's 30th birthday party to celebrate with his parents. And I knew that if I went to work, I would just be, crabby, and I didn't want to take it out on him. So I just decided to take care of myself and stay home, which I was fine with. There's going to be days where I'm going to have to take care of myself during this recovery, and I just got to do what I got to do. I ended up just staying home. I did take a muscle relaxer just to relax those muscles, and of course the medicine puts you to sleep, so I slept for probably a good 4 to 5 more hours and felt amazing. The weekend went good, and it was a fun time, and I love his family and being able to celebrate with him and his family. Oh my gosh, also, I have videos, but I don't think I'm going to share them with you guys, but I took videos of asking my sister-in-law and my sister to be in my wedding, and that was just amazing. And being able to ask them and just see the reactions was just like 1 in a million. When I asked both of them, they were both happy and excited, and I'm excited. I made them little boxes with stuff in them, and it was just amazing. It was just seriously 1 in a million, and it'll be a memory that I never forget. Just getting back into wedding planning too, it's just everything is so exciting. And I can't wait to see where everything goes and how everything goes. And, yeah, it's exciting and amazing, and I can't wait. So I'm going to actually get myself set up, drink this morning, eat some of my fruit, and try to get some stuff typed out for the next podcast. I mostly just wanted to show you guys, this is kind of what I bring to work. In the lunchbox is my snacks. This little bag actually holds my tablet, my keyboard, and I put my phone in there, and I have headphones. And then I just bring my water bottle, which I actually have water in this lunchbox. So I kind of wanted to show you guys what my little baggage looks like. Say good morning, buddy. Hi, guys. And good morning from him. Usually I would change and get into like my nighttime clothes and go work out, but Ken, before he left, made me a sandwich, so I'm actually going to sit down and have some lunch before I work out. So I just went and changed into my clothes that I lounge around in before I head to bed, and I will work out in these, but since I just ate, I am going to relax for about an hour, let everything digest, and then I'll go work out. So I thought I would set myself up and work on the next scripts for the next few vlogs. But on this little dial is a 4 and a 6, and I have been going start at 6 and every 5 minutes I go back and forth. But right now I just did 30 minutes. So now you can look at me. When I am done working out, I actually have this app that is called the Conqueror. And it is an app that you can do biking, walking, swimming, and then I think I've talked about it before, maybe I haven't, but then I log how many miles I went, and I attach it to the one that it needs to be attached to, and then it tells you how many miles you went. I don't think it's gonna be able to, because the screen is all bright, but I've actually, this is not my first challenge. I actually think I've completed 2 so far. But when I go upstairs, I'll have to find the little medal they send you. So at the end, when you there's a certain amount of miles you have to do, and for this challenge, you actually have to walk 2,280.3 miles. So once you get to the end of it, they send you like a little a little medal, and that is like saying you completed it, and it has cool things. So when I go upstairs, I'll actually find the ones. I think I've done 2 challenges and completed them so far, but it's a fun way just to keep yourself motivated and going. Right now, I am allowed to do the bike, so twice a day I do the bike 30 minutes. So I do it after I come home from work or after I eat lunch, and then I do it right after dinner before I go to bed. And it's just been a great way to be able to move my body and get some movement in during this time that I haven't been able to move. And I think I've told you guys this morning, I have been eating healthier just due to the fact that I can't work out like I had been. And if you guys have followed me on Instagram, you would have seen that for a year straight I was very into working out hardcore, and I am actually have a beach body membership, and I do those workouts, and I was on my way to a weight loss journey, and then this happened and I started not taking care of myself because I wasn't in the right place and I wasn't eating good. So after I had surgery, I just started eating healthier, a lot of food, a lot of fruits and veggies, just to help have healthier choices. And recently I've been able to start doing the bike again. That's the only thing I can do right now for the time being. If I wanted to do the treadmill, they said that would be a little complicated because you're off balance. But I really can't do anything else. I can't do any push-ups or any weights or anything else. So the bike has been kind of like my lifesaver, just to be able to get myself back moving and get some type of movement in, because like I said, I was very into working out, and I love just the just getting a good sweat in, and I was so much into it that when I couldn't do it, when I actually hurt my shoulder around then, I had to slow down. So at that point I was just doing the treadmill and just doing the bike, and then not being able to work out at all has been hard. So being able to break a sweat twice a day doing this, it's a little bit at a time right now, but it's what I can do, and I feel great being able to do it. So I wanted to share that with you guys, that even if you have to slow down, there is something you can still do. You can go on walks, you can do bikes, any type of movement is good for you. So just keep that in mind. I know that sometimes having the motivation to do things is hard, but you just gotta do what's good for you and get yourself moving again. So I just realized while editing the vlog that I said I was going to show you guys the medals that I got from the Conqueror app from completing the miles. So I actually have 3 different ones, and they send you, when you get done with the mileage, they send you these, and they are cute medals. Like this one was Everest, and I did 40 miles, and then even on like the back of them, they have cute designs. So I did Mount Everest, which was 40 miles, and I believe I was going in order, so they have like the lowest miles to like the biggest miles. So I want to see, this one was actually 26.2, and I think the back is just the, yeah, and the back is just like inscriptions. Trying to get it in focus here. And this was the second one. So I believe Mount Everest was the 3rd one I did, and the very first one I did was the English Channel, which was 21 miles, and it has like an octopus, and on the back it's actually really cool. It's actually the octopus, and then it wraps around, like the legs are wrapping around to the front. So when you do it, it costs money to like buy them, but you buy the challenge, and then it gives you a certain amount of miles to do. And then once you complete the miles, you submit that you've completed it, and they send you these medals to say like, look, you did this many miles. So back when me and Ken started getting into walking, and I started into getting like doing the treadmill and the bike, we would go on like weekly walks on Sundays. We would go out for a walk and walk like 4 miles. So we started doing these because Ken had found them online, and he's like, oh, this is so cool, and afterwards you get a medal. And also there's like 2 different prices. There's a price for just to do the walking, the mileage, and just to like, no matter which package I think you do, you get the medal. And then you can upgrade and you can get a t-shirt. So for every single one we've done, I have a t-shirt for them. You can also do like bundles where you can buy multiple ones and are like all together. But right now, how we do it is we just do one at a time. And then when we complete one, we do another one. So the one we're actually doing right now is the 2,000 mile one. And the reason we started doing that one is because Ken had got his dad an account for him to do because he walks every day. So now in a challenge, you can make a group in the challenge, and me, Ken, and his dad are actually in a group challenge together, so we can see where each person is on the map. And maybe I'll be able to like record it and I'll show you guys and maybe have it pop up, because it's really cool. You just track your mileage and you see where everybody is, and it's a really neat experience. So we actually started doing that because it's almost like something that motivates you to want to walk and get your miles in. So I just thought I would stop and show you guys, since I said I was going to show you, but I obviously forgot and didn't. So also, this is not an ad, it's just something that we do, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I just got done working out, and I do my second workout after dinner, and I came upstairs to change into shorts and a t-shirt because that's what I wear to bed. And I don't think I've shown you guys, so I wanted to show you what my incisions look like now. So there's that one's right there in front, that one there on the side, and that one in the back. So the one back here and the one right here, what they said is they ran water from the back to the front through underneath my skin, and that inflated this area enough to get tools into this little tiny slot right there, which I was very amazed that that's how they did it. But those are my 3 incisions from surgery. Before, what they said is they weren't going to make 3 but ended up making 3. So I think that's what they said, because I had the tear and they had to do more work than they thought they would. But I thought I would share that with you guys since I've never shown you what they actually look like. So I will actually probably end up, this one is always covered, so you don't really ever see it, but this one and this one is definitely not, and that's probably where I'll end up having scars from surgery. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So another thing I wanted to talk about that I don't think I mentioned is part of the reason I started eating healthy and finally doing the bike twice a day is because I have definitely gained weight, and it's not due to having surgery and not being able to move. Before I had surgery, I am going to be honest, I stopped eating healthy and I started eating probably more junk food stuff and not taking care of myself. So I definitely gained some weight, and with 4 months from now going wedding dress shopping and next year with our wedding, I'm just slowly trying to get back in shape. So I know that over time, if I just keep eating veggies and fruit and keep working out, that over time I will slowly start losing weight. Obviously, like I said before, I was so into working out that I used to do very hardcore workouts, but obviously during this time I cannot do that. So I just have to take it easy, but while taking it easy, I can also take the steps that will just help me go in the right direction. So eating the veggies and eating the fruit and picking the right choices and sitting on the bike twice a day and just doing it for 30 minutes gives me 60 minutes a day, which is an hour a day that I'm moving my body. And so I just know slowly over time it's going to pay off, and I know that 6 months from now I'm going to be able to get back to working out. Of course, I'm not probably going to go so as hardcore, but if I do lift weights or anything, I'll definitely start off by 1 or 2 pounds going up to 5. And I think I'm going to start jump roping. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more cardio and not so much going hardcore back in, because I do feel like I probably was lifting more than I should have and putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder, which could have contributed to the fact of this happening to me. So I think once I get back into it, I definitely want to get a bike that's not a sit down but an upright bike and start doing stuff like that. I'm going to save up money to get one of those. But I know there's other ways that you can move your body and burn a lot of calories, even with the smallest things. So, I'm just going to start out slow when I can and just get my body back to moving. The more I can strengthen this shoulder and the more that I can just get back into somewhat a normal workout routine will be great. Someone came to sit with me. Say hello, guys. Say hello, guys. Say hello. This one has been a little upset lately due to the fact that I am sleeping in the other bedroom and he is actually waiting at the door in the morning for when I come out, because he is a mama's boy and loves me, and he tries to cuddle with me on the couch but doesn't realize that he can't because he wants to lay across my body on top of my shoulder, and he can't do that. So it's been very hard on him not to be with his mommy all the time. So with me being out of the bedroom now, I'm able to spend a little bit more time with him. Yeah, a little bit more time with my baby. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to share what my incisions look like just in case you wanted to see. And yes, right here, I have a cold sore. Didn't expect it. It started going, and then I got one. So, cold sore. Ready for bed. After I brush my teeth and wash my face, I come in here. I'm still in the second bedroom. I'm still sleeping in the chair because they said I could sleep in a bed, but you have to have your arm propped up on a pillow, and I just don't feel comfortable doing that yet. So I have my water, I plug in my phone, I turn on some Netflix, turn on my fan, and I get myself all comfy and laid down and ready for bed. So I'm going to head to bed and